Welcome to the Making Money Matter Mondays recap. We just had our Making Money Matter discussion. And so this is just a recap of what just happened, what you may have missed on this Monday. If you are first time familiar with this, hopefully you will hear some things that make you become a part of Making Money Matters every second Monday, a live Zoom. You can come to our IGs or us personally and get the information to come on with us. And so let me introduce the founder of Making Money Matter, Ashley Thomas. She is the CEO, and our psychotherapist, Dr. Katrina Pittman. Making Money Matter Mondays is where money and mental health meets. So we don't just get into the nuts and bolts of money, but also the emotions and the thinking that goes around our money, which plays a huge role in how we are about our money, sometimes unbeknownst to us. But tonight's discussion was beautiful. It was, are you ready to invest? So we're kind of taking a step. This past year, we've been doing all the basics, and tonight was the kind of the first step into getting the emergency fund in place, got the 3 to 6 months of expenses in place, and now it's I'm ready to invest, but I don't know what to do. So a great discussion tonight. Ashley, I'll jump it over to you.
Yeah, so I will say my takeaway, I enjoyed the conversation. I think that oftentimes people are very intimidated or afraid when it comes to investing. So I enjoyed the conversation because, it kind of gets you going in the direction of investing. And I think for me, my biggest takeaway was our participants just mentioning that we're taking risks, either way. And I think if people recognize that you're taking risks, whether you don't invest or you do invest, it's about having those calculated risks that you're willing to take so that you're moving towards your ultimate goal financially, whether that's financial freedom, whether that's being debt free, whether that's being a millionaire, whatever it is, there is still some level of risk that you're going to have to take to get towards that. So that was my takeaway. Dr. Pittman?
Yes, my takeaway was really recognizing that once you decide to invest, that monthly investment becomes a line item. That was big for me, and it definitely reshaped how I was looking at what I conceived as my amount I wanted to invest, breaking that down into something that's really doable. And the other takeaway was understanding my emotional triggers towards money, as well as the risk tolerance and that need to do the research so that we can find out how the different investments work, so that we can honestly know that, oh, this is to be expected in this market and not to be expected if we're investing in a different avenue. So that was my biggest takeaway. And also to remember that right now, when we're investing in that period of the ups and downs, that your money is just a loss on paper
Yes.
till we sell. So that gives us that gap to kind of sit in that space. And those are my biggest takeaways from today, knowing that it becomes a line item, and don't be quickly moved by the vitality of the market. Just know that it's not a loss until you sell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, my takeaway was similar to yours, Ashley, which came from one of the someone that was on one of the guests that was on, not a guest, but somebody that was on tonight, was that idea of that you're taking that risk anyway. And I wanted to highlight that the comment I came back with after her was, I want to attribute it to where I got it from. It comes from Evan Jefferson, who says, at the end of the day, when you're spending money on things you like, that's an investment. It's just zero return. And so we just wanted to highlight, where I got that coming from, but that's a reality. People will be afraid to invest, not realizing you are investing every day.
Yep.
Even when they say, I got money, but I have nothing to show for it, you just invested in things with zero return. We just think of it as spending, but that is investing. So my takeaway was the same as yours. And I would just like to throw out, ultimately, the advantage of a Making Money Matter Mondays, and we are sponsors to do this for the community free of charge, if you will. But I would just personally encourage people to, to meet with you, Ashley, to meet with a Dr. Pittman, to have that assistance that the people that we admire that are wealthy, they don't make those, as smart as we think they are, they're not making a decision on their own. They're speaking to their financial expert that helps them make a decision, with their own way of thinking of what they want to do. They just get that outside purview from somebody who's in the space. So I'm always going to encourage that more people consider, because I think you've always said you're kind of a step before a financial advisor.
Yeah.
In a sense, when people really never think to use that, but you could send someone to a financial advisor where they're like, oh, wow, we can really do something now. Whereas most
Right.
people are going to the financial advisor, and the advisor kind of knows the person ain't got everything in order, but that advisor wants your business. So they take you on and only can do so much. But if they were to have you coach them first, you can really exponentially grow your money. And so I'm always encouraging people to take advantage of making money matter to the company itself. So that's my take.
Yeah. Yeah, that and like you don't want to lose time having to get your finances together with a financial advisor because it's easier to go in there ready to invest versus having to get your wheelhouse together and then you lose out on that time component, which we're losing. So you can take advantage of your time by utilizing a coach.
So the last thing I'll say, I think this is an appropriate way to end it. So again, this is where money and mental health meets. And so if you're going through any type of financial, good or bad, where you're having a lot of emotions, consider again a therapist like Dr. Pittman. So in the event that someone says, you know what, I do realize this emotion or this situation with my significant other or the situation with my brother or sister is affecting how I'm doing, or am I overspending because I'm anxious right now or I'm worried about something at the job? Good time to talk to her, Dr. Pittman. So if somebody wants to talk to you, Dr. Pittman, how do they get in contact?
Yes, they can definitely reach me on all social media platforms under A Paradigm Shift. My website is Dr. K Pittman at drkpittman.com. And old school telephone number is 404-808-3419. And Facebook is A Paradigm Shift as well.
All right. For anybody that want to take that step before the financial advisor, which most of us need to figure out budgeting. We know it's a lot of us, it's a word, it's kind of like a bad word, if you will, because it's like, it seems too difficult. Ashley makes it easy. Look her up. How do they stay in contact with you, Ashley?
Yeah, so TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Making Money Matter LLC, my website, www.makingmoneymatter.org. You can send me an email, Ashley at makingmoneymatter.org or makingmoneymatter@gmail.com.
All right, love it. Thank you, ladies. See y'all every second Monday. See y'all in a month.
Oh, and it's on June 12th. Next Monday, next month's event is on June 12th.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, we out.
Bye.
Bye.